as Bobby Short used to sing, I happen to like New York. I happen to like New York. I like the smell of it and the da-da-da-da. You know, I love New York. I lived here for several years after I graduated high school in Pittsburgh, and then I was here shooting many things and done plays here. And it's so special to be here with Bowen Yang and all these people that I adore, and never will stop adoring. It's special to be with them. Like you, I'm crazy about that show and Stephen Schwartz's music and Winnie Holtzman's and Dana Fox's screenplay, but John M. Chu's direction is masterful, and I'm with you if that's where you are. I love it, and I can't wait to see it again, and I love you, and I'm with you.
It's so full circle. I've never seen New York City, any part of New York City quite like this. This is one of my favorite places in the city. This is where culture happens, where we had our first Culture Awards right next door. Like, it's really special to be here, to have the movie celebrated this way, to have it all end here, to have it end where it started. It's so poetic. Keep unpeeling the layers of this story. It is never ending. There's an allegory for almost everything that's happening in the world right now. There's something that this movie says and addresses about those things. So I encourage people to just keep reading that text, keep watching the films, keep listening to the music. It still has, all these years later, to me at least, it still has that really beautiful effect where I just think about how the world works and how you have to know yourself before you let the world tell you what they think you are. I hope this encourages people to see live theater here or anywhere, wherever they are in the world. It's the most special, direct, mainline kind of art form there is. I remember when I saw Wicked on the West End a few years ago, I turned to my friend Celeste, I was like, there's something about this that is very special and different. I hope if people have that musical theater itch that they should just see other things and branch out.
It feels really special. There's no place like home, and this is home for Wicked, and it's home for me. But also, it's like where I fell in love with this show, and so I think I'm a little taken by surprise at how special it feels for this premiere, this last stop, to be happening here. What's it going to be like when it's all over? I don't know that it's really going to feel over, and then one day I'll be like, wow, that happened a while ago. John Chu created something that feels kind of enduring, and I'm hopeful that it will endure. And then, we all move on to the next project and we work on other things, but this is one that leaves an indelible mark, I'm really grateful that the fans have embraced this movie in the same way that I think everybody working on it did. There's a crew of thousands of people, all of whom were working as hard as they possibly could to make the best thing possible. Everyone on the camera team, the grips, the wardrobe, there were hundreds of people in every department. And what was remarkable about working on this was how much every single person cared and was invested. And that comes from John and his vision for it, and Mark, honestly.
There's a lot of parts of humanity within the story, and also just the wild ride we've all been on these past 2-ish years. No, 3, really. Maybe even, definitely longer for a lot more of the people behind the scenes. So it's been a long time coming. So it's a lot to say goodbye to. But I think a lot of us have, prepared ourselves so, the blow isn't too hard. Thank you, first and foremost, for loving the film and being so supportive of all the cast and the characters. You really do a lot on your own just for the film, and just making us feel so loved and really taking on the complex and diverse storytelling that is Wicked.
To be in this massively musically historical city, and where everything began, and now this is where it's all kind of coming full circle. It's absolutely incredible. I really don't think you could have picked a better city to finish in. It's the culmination of this full circle moment for everyone, from the first time they watched it on stage to being in the movie. Don't really know what we're all going to do afterwards. We're going to be like those teenage theatre kids that are still talking about the production of West Side Story they did in 7th grade. And it's I'll be doing that on my deathbed when I'm 90. And be I was in Wicked, the movie. as a super fan of Wicked myself, I mean, it was the first ever musical I saw on the West End in the UK. I've loved it ever since. I've seen it about 9 or 10 times now. So the movie of Wicked is very much a fan-made production. Everyone in it poured so much love into it, and I think you can definitely tell.